Hello YouTube and thank you for tuning in to another video. Today's talking topic is going to be a fun one. I think it's going to be a short video because I can't lie, I'm just starting to enjoy coming to videos without actually preparing. Just coming to videos and just sitting here talking and just whatever comes to my mind, just say it. Hopefully it's nothing crazy, but just come and say anything that, as I said, come to my mind from the talking topic. And it causes the videos to be a lot shorter. Hopefully the time will come when I'm able to just get one sentence and sit there and talk about it for an hour. Hopefully that day comes, but as of right now, I don't know how much I'm going to be saying. Even now, I'm dragging it out just so I can make the video a little bit longer because I just know I'll be spitting out like five-minute videos when I just don't plan anything. But today's video is about how suffering builds perseverance. Or suffering produces perseverance. And I can't remember how I got this, but it just came to my mind. Because it's 100% true. From when I've got into the world of business, I've seen that the best way that I have learned and the best way that I have actually seen more achievements is through failure and through suffering. Because as I said, suffering produces perseverance. It's very hard for you to be, what's the word? It's very hard for you to persevere without actually going through anything initially. And I was talking to somebody about this as well. And I've said this in multiple videos, I think. That life isn't about passing and failing. It's about passing and learning. And since I entered into the world of business, I've seen that the majority of failures that I've gone through is where I've actually done better after. I've seen more growth after the failures than I had initially. And the reason for that is because suffering is what builds perseverance. It's very hard for you to persevere or really try without actually going through some suffering initially. Because I think that you really underestimate things. And additionally to me as well, I underestimated things. I underestimated business. I was like, probably business is going to be so easy. And once I actually suffered through business and seen the dark side of business, that's when I've been able to persevere and been able to see that, okay, no, it's not as easy as it looks. Romans 5 verse 3. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulations worketh patience. And going through all these trials and going through all these essentially losses, which I see as lessons, but going through all of those things, that's when I've seen real growth and I've seen the best outcomes come from. So it's not a thing of why should I suffer? It's, oh, I'm suffering. How can I benefit from this? And that's how I've started to see things now. Because if you start to go through life wanting to never suffer, then you're saying you never want to have that drive to want to persevere and that drive to want to keep going. Because essentially, use that fear of failure. If you are scared to fail, use it. Use it to persevere. When I used to be in school, I used to be scared to fail. Because I think that's also why a lot of people are scared to fail. Because school teaches us that you only have one chance, and if you fail, it's over. But real life isn't like that in the slightest. Real life is not like that. I think I failed more in terms of business than I did in terms of school. And I've been in business for about a year now. And I was in school for, 18 years of my life? So it's a thing of failure in school and the failure that we are taught from young is not true failure. I don't think failure is the end. I see failure at the beginning. So suffering is what produces perseverance. So if you're scared to suffer, use that. Use that to fuel you to persevere through the hardships. Use that to make you achieve the goals that you want to achieve.